I currently make over $1,000 a day selling information, and it all started from getting the skills and insights of my past and packaging them into an offer I could sell. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. If you're starting out or you're below 10K per month, this is for you. It's actually crazy to think about it, that you can actually do this in this day and age, but it is the information age. The problem is most beginners starting out, when you're below 10K per month, think they need to create 5 posts a week, perfect their offer, their website needs work. People just go around this circle, this merry-go-round on their website. You know what I'm talking about if you've been in this situation. Complex funnels, spending thousands of ads. I know there's hundreds of methods, but you only need to focus on one single thing. How do I book 5 quality calls with someone that wants to work with me? And it begins with using a value-based approach. Most beginners are afraid of giving out the source. They don't want to give out the information they have. So a lot of us starting out are insecure in our knowledge base, and that's not personal, that's just a fact. What we need to do is give out all of our stuff for free so we can make better stuff and be more attractive to the market. I went from 0 to 50K per month selling a $3,000 addiction offer and then a $25,000 backend upsell. And that's how I did it. And I literally just gave so much value organically on Facebook. People would just be reaching out to me and wanting to book calls, and they would just be signing and they would be referring all of their friends and family. And that's what happens when you lead with value. This is definitely a no fluff video, so keep watching and I'll show you how. Passing 10K per month when you're starting out is realizing one simple truth. People do not care at all about how much someone cares about clients or what kind of delivery you use, how much one-on-one sessions someone gives. Brass tacks here, guys. No fluff. They care about the results you'll give them. Along with this, you may be transitioning from another job or another career pathway, have lots of skills in a certain area, but if you lock in on the wrong group of people, they may be too difficult to find. Your business will never take off. So right now I'm going to break down how to get this right. The purpose of your business is to get customers and to deliver a service ethically to them. Instead of pushing hard with marketing and sales methods, you need to just get the 4 features that I'm about to mention down pat in order for those marketing and sales efforts to actually work. And by getting these down, you're going to have to put a lot less effort into those avenues. By doing this, your offer is going to sell a lot better. The first focus you need to look at is not how do I get past 10K per month even necessarily, or filling your books. It's how do I get the right person buying the right service that I really want to sell for the money I want to charge, and then learning how to systemize that process repeatedly. Quick pause. If you're under 10K per month and you've been struggling or been taking some action, it's not growing as fast as you would like, there is a link to book a call in the description below. Those that book this call will get a free game plan from me, created, customized, personalized to you on how I would scale your offer past 10K per month. Now, I've been in over 200 offers. I've taken over 1,600 sales calls by this stage. I've done over 2 million in revenue. We've been around for 6 years. So definitely get in on one of these calls while they're available. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of the video. So now let's go through how to make sure that from the get-go, your offer sells well. These are the 4 features, the only 4 things you need to focus on when you're creating your offer. The first thing is, please do not sell homes to the homeless. Whoever you're targeting needs to have the money to afford what you'd ideally like to charge. Then make sure that you are targeting a costly problem. So make sure that you're not teaching, if you're wanting to charge $4,000 or if you're wanting to make 10K per month, the best way to do that is to find out how to get the least amount of clients. So to get 10K per month, if you're charging $5,000 per client, you only need 2 clients. So what is a problem that is worth solving, that is worth 5K? So for instance, helping someone make $10,000 extra per month is obviously worth $5,000. I started off just selling to addicts, and then I realized that most addicts were just spending all their money on their addictions. So what I did was I shifted to high performing people with cigarette and alcohol addictions, because high performing meant they had the money, and it was a costly problem for them because they wanted to progress in their career. So don't just think about financial and money costs, think about emotional costs and opportunity costs by them continuing running the problem. Now, you want to make sure they're committed. Imagine you're wanting to target women that are in unhappy marriages, but what if their husband is paying the bills and holds all the keys to their financial welfare? Then they're going to have what's called secondary gain. They're not going to want to 100% leave that situation always. Sometimes they will, but sometimes they won't, because then it would mean they would have to then go and learn how to, make money by themselves. Another way of seeing this, and another example, is if someone is on welfare payments and they don't have a job, helping them to then get a job would actually mean they have to work, and instead of relying just on welfare, they would actually have to commit a lot of effort. So that would reduce the commitment level for them. As opposed to someone that's spending $10,000 per year on an addiction and it's cost them $100,000 in promotions, like the performance driven addictions niche. This is someone that is committed. Now, easy to find. Now, the biggest issue I see with this for people that I speak to is when someone comes from corporate and they want to target, team leaders or upper management. And I see this and I cringe, because these guys are not easy to find. Because they're inside of corporations, firstly. Then the second thing is they can't make buying decisions easily because they're usually wrapped up in all this bureaucratic red tape. So the sales cycle is really long. So what that means is they are not easy to find, or if they are easy to find, they're not easy to sell because they take a long time to make buying decisions. Guys, if you can get really clear on these four features, your offer is going to sell 100 times easier than if you targeted someone that, had a costly problem, was committed, easy to find, but they didn't have the money, or they had the money, they had a costly problem, they were committed, but they were impossible to find. Or they had the money, they were committed, they were easy to find, but they didn't have a costly problem, so they wouldn't choose to put anything behind it. Because people only spend money on solving things that are costing them a lot of money. If you want a customized game plan of how I would scale your offer past $10,000 per month within the next 45 days, take the link in the description below to book a call, and I'll see you there.